Okay, we are going to jump into gene keys. And if you don't know what gene keys are, I've got to know my gene keys only about 2 months ago. Gene keys, well, we will dive into it, but it helped me immensely to dive into like my personal journey, my career, and everything. So I'm so happy that I found this, that I'm really thrilled to send this out to the world. So first, we're gonna go through what are gene keys. Second of all, we are gonna find your gene keys. The third is we're gonna let ChatGPT do its magic. Fourth, we are gonna have some prompts for ChatGPT, and then 5 extra tips you can use. So first of all, what are gene keys? I've learned, yeah, what I told you. I've learned about this maybe only 2 months ago from my nowadays business coach, Hannah Bartlett, from the Integrative School of Healing. And it helped me so much in my journey as a professional, business, personal, and everything that I really want to get this out to the world and help as many people as possible. So gene keys are powerful self-awareness tool that based on your birth data that reveals your unique gifts, life challenges, and energetic blueprint for success. Rooted in astrology, human design, the I Ching, your gene keys help you understand, first of all, your purpose in life and business, your natural way of attracting opportunities and clients. Third, how to turn your inner shadows into strengths, very important, and how to unlock abundance by being more you. Instead of pushing or forcing strategies, because a lot of coaches out there, and I've had business coaches myself as well, like Tony Robbins, nothing wrong with them, but they are only focusing on strategies. It's nothing, this is much more spiritual. And if you are like into spirituality, highly recommend you to follow this. So gene keys show you how to align with your true energy so you can grow your brand and income that feels natural and fulfilling. How to get your gene keys? First of all, you have to go to the genekeys.com/begin and create your free account. You have to know your birthplace, your birth time, exact time. If you don't know your exact time, but you know it roughly, you can fill in, like for example, 2 different time frames, and then the chart what comes out of it, you just see what you are more related to, like what feels more like you. So even my coach did not know her exact birth time, but she did some tests and then she found her real gene keys chart. So, and of course your name and everything. So you have to fill in those data and then you get the chart. Make a screenshot of the chart, and then we go to ChatGPT, and then we have the image in ChatGPT and just write transcribe, and then something comes out of it, which might feel still like it's like difficult to understand, but let's dive into that. So after having written transcribe, you will the chat will explain you the different colors sections in your life, but you might think still this is what the fuck is this, and that's normal. I was thinking like that as well. So this is going to look like it's right now, your full profile, and then you have all the blue spheres, red spheres, and everything. But we're gonna add some prompts to better understand. Um, First of all, the whole understanding about how to look at your gene keys chart is the city, gift, and shadow. These are the 3 aspects of your gene key that describe the essential, the middle, and the lowest expression of the gene key. So, for example, if we go here in my life's work, the CD is forgiveness, the gift is understanding, and intolerance is the shadow. So if I have a situation where I feel that I'm intolerant, um, then it's my like journey to, let's say, change that intolerance into understanding, and from there comes forgiveness. So that's, it's like being aware of your shadows so you can actually start thriving in life, personal or business. First prompt we can ask to ChatGPT: can you help me understand the core themes of my gene keys profile on my life's work, my pearl, my core, and my purpose? What are the shadow patterns I need to be aware of, and how do I embody the gifts and cities in my business and visibility online? So this is the first prompt from the most, let's say, important keys, and then we go from there. Prompt 2, a soul brand and messaging prompt. Based on my life's work gene key, how can I express my brand's voice in a way that feels natural and magnetic to my ideal clients? What are three content themes or topics that I should speak about that align with my life's work's gene key? Then we've got another prompt. Of course, if you need to pause the video and come back to this later, that's all fine. I will give you later some extra tips to be able to save all this information, valuable information, in a good way. Another prompt for wealth frequency and business space prompts. Based on my Pearl gene keys and line number, how do I naturally attract money? Fast and visible or slow and deep? How should I design my offers to match this? With my gene keys in the Pearl and culture spheres, what is the best business model for me to earn sustainably? Solo work, partnerships, or group programs? So for me, it was also interesting because I found out that I'd never been good with like very busy network marketing events. I always see myself as a more introvert person, and I think it's difficult to open myself up in a very big group. I'm never the person who stands in front of the line getting all the attention. No, I just rather be at home behind my computer doing these kind of things. So this information is all in your gene keys. Some people might thrive better in their business with lead generation, going to live events, to network marketing, or to, I don't know, like big events. For me, in my gene keys, it's basically saying that I do best when I'm on the computer, when I'm at home, intimate with myself, doing DMs, making posts, making videos like these. So it's super funny. You really understand how you are, and it's also like you don't feel bad anymore that you are not like the others one, because everyone in the world's like, oh, if you want to grow, you should go to network events, you should do this, you should do that. It's not true. Like, everyone has their own blueprints and own path to success, and what's working for one is not the same for the other one. So that's important to remember. Prompt 4, magnetism and visibility prompts. According to my attraction gene key, when I'm the most magnetic, during visible launches or in a quiet trust building phase. How should I plan my marketing cycle? How does my attraction gene key influence the kind of clients or community I magnetize, and how I can call them in authentically? Wait for the results that ChatGPT is giving you. And I've got the last prompt for today, which is brand strategy prompt. How can I build a brand that's aligned with my purpose sphere and life's work gene key? What energy do I bring to the online space? Based on my gene keys, what kind of transformation I am here to offer clients? Emotional, strategic, spiritual, or creative? So now we've got a lot of information about your gene keys and from the prompts. Um, what I do normally is, as you can see here, and this is just a very small part of what I have saved in Google Docs. So from every prompt you are giving ChatGPT, save them in like a separate file on Google Doc. So you have here, for example, I've got here my unique love code, how you naturally thrive, your highest soul, 7-day content plan, who is your most aligned audience. All these things, you can be as creative as you want, but remember asking ChatGPT based on your gene keys. So other prompts you can ask is, based on my gene keys, am I able to earn money fast or slow? Basically, that was one of the prompts we had done as well. What is my ideal audience? And based on my ideal audience and my services or products, can you make me a 7-day content plan? It's not that the gene keys now come out and you think, oh my god, nice, that's good to have, and I know now my gene keys. No, I'm still studying my gene keys. The most important one is, yeah, this life's work and the pro. So study them. I even printed them out, and I've got them here on my desk, so I can see them regularly. And if there's a situation I feel Like, let's say an example. I have a conversation with a client and it doesn't go the way how I want. So I can go back to ChatGPT and say like, okay, this is happening. I have this conversation with the client. I felt this kind of emotion based on my gene keys. What's happening and how can I transform this shadow, which I don't know yet what it is, into my gifts? Very useful. I haven't had that situation yet, but I will definitely use these prompts as soon as I see a situation I'm not really happy about. So, this was the little tutorial on how to discover your gene keys and, first of all, find a lot of information about yourself, how you are, but also how to attract your ideal client and to speak to your ideal audience. If you have any questions, again, I'm not an expert on this, but I really find it fascinating and I'm really here to help other people as well. There is even more charts you can put into the ChatGPT, like birth chart or matrix chart, but we can dive into that another time. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out in my email, which is written here below, or on my one of my socials is vivid.creations lower bar via. So, yes, please feel free to reach out and I'm happy to help.